Thank you, Toastmaster Shirley, my fellow Toastmaster, and welcome, guests. I'm very grateful for tonight because this is my very first time speech, and also my last speech was back when I was in college 2 years ago. So I hope that my speech tonight is not too cringe for you. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Fidel. I am single, and I work as a structural engineer in PMO. For those of you who do know me, please keep your mouth shut about me. So I was born in Medan on September 8, 1999, and since then I have moved often. I have been to Brastagi, Kabanjahe, Padang Simpuan, Pematang Siantar, Gunung Tua, and finally happy to live at Planet Bekasi. I move often because of my parents. My father is a doctor, an internist, or in Indonesian we call it spesialis penyakit dalam. My mother also a doctor, but a general practitioner, or in Indonesian we call it dokter umum. So wherever they go, they will bring us their kid. I am their firstborn, and I have two younger sisters. The first one name is Ingrid, and she has just finished her college in medical studies. And the second one name is Evelyn. She has just finished her senior high school, and also plan to go to medical expertise as well. So as you can see, I am the only child who is lost in my family. Because I am the only one who is not a doctor. But sometimes I do think about it, and because of my job required to maintaining and repairing building, so in a way I'm also a doctor, but just for building. A little story about my job that we as a structural engineer do not only repairing building, but also design it. One my favorite quotes about my job goes like this: every fool can build a bridge that stands, but only an engineer can build a bridge that barely stands. And that is true and has been a misconception about us. We as a structural engineer do not build a building that is very strong, very big, or very rigid. Instead, we build it to almost collapse. Why? Because we have other constraints like time and cost. So wherever possible, we will look into detail to optimize everything. And fortunately for me, I do love optimizing things, and I do love reading. Reading is one of my hobbies, and it really helped in my job to optimize my design. Um, it really helped me to optimize my design. I usually read about journal about building or structure, but some other times I do like to challenge myself to read self-improvement book or novel. Of all the books that I've ever read, there is one book that I would recommend to anyone to read it at least once in their lifetime, and that book is Atomic Habit. Has anyone ever read this book? Oh, one, three. Oh, so three people already read it. That is very nice. One advice you can get from this book is to build yourself a small positive habit constantly. So you build yourself a habit every day, every week, and every month. And in the long run, all your habit will amplify each other, and that would make you so great. So what is the best habit? In my opinion, the best habit is to build positive habit. If any of you guys want to borrow this book, I would be very happy to lend it for you after this meeting. So, talking about habit, one of my recent join this Toastmaster is also to build myself a positive habit. Every 2 weeks on Tuesday, we gather in this club, we talk, we listen, and we learn about public speaking. And I think that's a very positive habit, especially for me, because I'm very new in this kind of skill. And I do hope getting a lot of feedback from you guys to achieve my goal here, which is pretty simple actually. I just want to be a better speaker than 2 weeks ago, and in the next 2 weeks, I also want to be a better speaker than today. And even if I don't achieve that, that's okay, because I do enjoy my time here. I love being surrounded by people who actively want to improve their skill. And like people say, it's better fail trying than not trying at all. Or some other people who didn't join Toastmaster would also say, his name is also effort, which means namanya juga usaha. Great meeting everyone, thank you.